everyone, welcome to, I think, my first Trains World 5 video of this type. Thought I might do a livery showcase on, in my opinion, my best custom liveries that I've made so far. Obviously I think there will be more at some point, so I'll keep you posted eventually anyway. But let's get right into it and I'll show you all these cool liveries. So I think we'll start off with the 66s, just to start it off there. So I don't have anything with the DB Cargo Class 66 in as of now anyway, so I've decided to make it myself. You can tell I've made it because there's a couple of imperfections. Look, on the headlights you can see there's bits of black missing, the handrails aren't white, and I haven't learned how to do that yet. Oh, there's more pixelated bits up here. But in my opinion, I actually think it looks quite nice. I've done decent with the logo actually. The logo looks pretty much spot on. Logo on the side's looking alright. I've kind of managed to do the white handrails on this side. The orange line looks it's quite nice actually. I think overall actually looks quite nice. Done a good job. I've used this one a lot, which in my opinion that means that I've done a good job to me. So yeah. And then the other 66 that's sat here is GB Rail Freight's 66789. What's the nameplate again? British Rail 1948 1997. With this one again, I haven't done the anything on there. Same with that one over there. But I've done the GB Rail Freight logo. You just can't get me words out. Obviously I've done all the numbers, that's the basic necessity, but oh goodness me, I didn't notice that. You can see the warning sticker kind of overlaps with the handrail. We'll just pretend that's not there though. that never happened. The orange line looks alright, it's a nice shade of orange, it's decently spaced and sized, and I think I haven't got any overlappy bits, but this could be better, but in my opinion, I think it looks great. All of the small details that aren't perfect, you just won't notice them when you're driving. Obviously, can't see it outside, but when you are in external view, from a distance, that looks great. Even close up, it looks great. It's just when you get really close, you see the little details that aren't perfect, but that don't really matter. So I made it. It's not professional, so that's fine by me. We'll move on to the Class 47s now. So the first one I want to show you is 47077 North Star. This one didn't take too long to make, it took around half an hour. So what I've done with this one, obviously, got the yellow front. I managed to get the curve in there, and that just kind of tapers in there. All of the plates have been covered over with the right shade of colours. You've got the nameplate, North Star, obviously. I've used the headcode variant because this is the one that is in real life, basically. But obviously there's small imperfections such as these handrails aren't fully yellow, so that needs improving. Things on the tail lights again aren't fully yellow, that needs improving. But it looks great. This though, I can't actually fix that. That's just the game thing. You can't actually colour the high intensity headlight. Don't ask me why, because I don't know, but that seems a bit stupid really, but it is what it is. I think it looks quite nice. The British Rail logo looks lovely. That was quite easy, but looks amazing in my opinion. This next Class 47 livery, in my opinion, is one of the best ones I've ever made. It is 47812 in West Coast Railways maroon livery. So on this one, unlike the 66s and the other ones, I've actually put all of the information and detailing on the specifications plate, such as, Class 47-8A, weight tons 119, brake force 60, ETH index 66, RA, I think that says 6, it's a bit blurry because obviously livery designer being buggy again, and then speed MPH on some miles an hour 95. We've got the shed plate 10A. Numbers reasonably sized, I think that's perfect. got all the warning stickers. The yellow line's looking nice. Got the yellow line that goes down here. The West Coast Railways logo looks absolutely spot on though. Quite proud of myself for that. And on the brush plate here, I wasn't able to do the curved brush logo as it is in real life. Obviously, that's just beyond the blooming livery designer. But obviously, it says brush salsa. I think that's, I don't know what that says. I can't actually remember. It says Summit Class 47's locomotives. And then it says 60 years in service just there. And then we've got more than one more. Yeah, I can't get my words out again. Got the warning stickers on the front. The yellow front. I've managed to make it so that it has the curve and isn't just flat along the nose. I've got the bit it follows the curve. I've done the multiple working hose connector thing. I think that's what it is. I might be wrong though. Feel free to correct me, but I've done that. I've got it on this side, and obviously we've got it on this side as well. But the next one I want to show you is another Class 47. I love Class 47, so I make a lot of 47 liveries. But this is the Scot Rail livery. I'm a bit worried these logos are the wrong way round, but they might not be, but I think they might be. Look at all of the clag being blown over here. It's like all gone all misty from it. Yeah, but we got Scot Rail livery. This is a weathered one, so obviously it's got dirt. That's why it looks a bit orangey. But I don't think the Scot Rail one had this number. I just used this number for a friend, as that's what they wanted. But yeah, 47011 Scot Rail livery, warning stickers. I've forgotten the orange line. I'll have to have that one in a bit. Just realised that. But I've got the white handrails on the sides, the side ones. They look good. The blue, I think it's sandy beige. You call it sandy beige. I'll call it that. Sandy beige. The blue and white stripe. They look all right with the yellow. The yellow looks a good shade, and the yellow up here looks great. I think I've got the curvy bit all right just there. But yeah, that's looking really good. There is one more 47, but it's not really a 47, but it is really a 47. Bit of both. 69012, because the Class 69 or Class 56 isn't in the game as of now anyway. We haven't had any news on one though, but what I've done is I've implemented, instead of having the light down there, I've got a light up here. I've got lights here and lights here, like on the real one. Got shed plate 82A, got the number 6912. We've also got the red dot. I don't know what that signifies. I've seen that on 47773 when I saw it as well. But we've got that. I've put the grills on for the where the engine bits and bobs were actually on the 69s and 56s. But yeah, it's obviously not on it in game. But yeah, Falcon 2, the logo, that looks bad. I'm gonna say it now. The text looks alright. But the logo doesn't look very nice. I'll have to change that at some point if I can figure out how anyway. But yeah, that's that. Again, got another grill. We've got the GB Rail Freight logo. Number again on the same as the other side of the GB Rail Freight logo. Number. And then it's just the reverse on this side. But obviously the grills are in their respective areas. The next one I want to show you is the singular Class 20 that I've made, which is kind of a Class 20, but it doesn't really count in a way, but it's still a Class 20. This is Chorus 81 from Scunthorpe Steelworks. I have no idea if it's still operational or not, but I know it's been sat there for a while. And I've done something quite clever with this one actually. What I've done is, because it's got these lights like this on it, I've put the tail lamp where it would be on the actual thing, and it turns out they're perfectly spaced like on the real thing anyway. Obviously we've got the warning stickers, Chorus logo, number 81 as seen on the real thing, and even more lights on the front. That's some sort of camera thing, but yeah, they're the other headlights. This one doesn't have the function, the tail lamps, because they're too far down for it to look realistic. I haven't done that. I would have put in the grey up here on this bit here, the platformy bit, but I can't do that. It wouldn't let me, for whatever reason. I do not know. But we've still got the red around the base. So I think this all looks pretty nice. The next livery I've got to show you is a Collis Rail Freight Class 37 made out of the West Cornwall local Class 37 in-game. I couldn't be bothered to cover this number, so it's just going to have to be 37609 Collis Rail. The logo looks really good. I quite like that. Thankfully I didn't have to bother with the information on this one because it is actually just on there by default, so that's helpful. We've got the Collis Rail Freight logo, that looks well nice. I need to make these black, so I need to colour them in grilled in black because they are in real life. But again, really nice with the Collis logo. The summit up here with the diagonal line splitting the two, that looks spot on. Just have a look around the other side, like in real life. On the real side it's the opposite way around, so the orange is on this side, but on this side the yellow is on this side. And again, we've got the Collis Rail Freight logo and 37699 here with another Collis logo. So I really do like this one. I use this one a lot on the testers that I run around in the game, which we'll be getting into in just a second. But in my opinion, this is again one of my favourite liveries. Here are the Network Rail coaches I just mentioned. So all of these coaches are the coaches with the coach numbers of when I saw One Quebec 50 last time. So we've got Network Rail Mark 1, number 6261. The logo looks really nice, and that could be flatter, but that doesn't really matter too much. So that looks really good. And instead of it being a Mark 2F, it's a Mark 3A instead, because number 1, the 86 wasn't out when I made this. Number 2, I don't have the 86 sadly, so yeah. But we've got the track with the magnifying glass and track inspection bit in there. It says PLPR track inspection. Really good shade of yellow for this as well. Again with the logo, could be flatter, looks really nice. It's the same for the rest of them, so I'm not going to go over that again. But you've got improving your railway with the slanty text like on the real thing, and the coach number 72631. And here it says PLPR1, so I thought that's pretty cool. Then here we've got, I think it's an ex-Caledonian sleeper coach. Got the grey, kind of bluey grey doors, really dark blue for the actual coach itself, and the grey blue stripe along the top with the grey roof. Coach number is 9810. Then the last one on here is coach 72612. This is a Network Rail liveried coach, but this isn't like a direct PLPR one. This just has Network Rail on it again with the logo. I said I wouldn't go over it again, but meh. Could be flatter, but it looks really nice. And again, we've got the black around the back, but so have the rest. So yeah, I think all these look really nice, to be fair. The next one I want to show you is the EMR Class 170. The numbers are randomly generated, I can't control that, but with the orange line, I've done it so it curves off the top bit here and then flares up to just above the doors like it would in real life. The EMR logos look proper nice. And we've got the coach letters, but I will be remaking this livery when the new ones drop, because they will have the old headlight clusters and there'll be a 2-car unit involved. They're coming before Train Sim Mode 6, but I don't have a release date yet, so. But I'd love to have one, but I don't. With obviously with the pattern here, each of this railway logo looks really nice. You've got this, the corners look a bit sharp, but that doesn't matter too much. This could be pushed in a bit more, but I think it looks really nice. Got the signature grey doors. Coach numbers are regenerated. Obviously it flares back a bit. Oh, that's a bit uneven. I'll fix that at some point, but don't know when. Can't be bothered, but I'll fix it at some point. Again, coach numbers. Logo looks really nice. Logo again looks really nice. Yeah, and then that's the 170. I think it looks proper nice. Annoyingly, it's just started raining on the last one, but this is the last livery I've got to show you. 43272 in Collis Rail X LNER livery. Not my finest livery, but I think it looks really nice. So you've got the big white stripe obviously coming and then merging into the swoosh, what I'm going to call it, black grille. Swoosh comes out with the 2 different shades of white and the 2 different parts. We've got the painted over LNER where the LNER logo would be, and collis rail printed over the top with again the beautiful logo. Got the number with the orangey yellow colour. The yellow front looks quite nice. I've managed to get the curves in, and I've also got the don't know what you call these, the pointy bits that come out of the headlight. And then back here there's nothing special, it's just red, just pure redness. And then at the top we've got the they've got the black roof with the, again with the other black grills and stuff. And the black roof comes to a stop here, and we've got the black around the window. And again, I've forgotten to do the orange line. We don't need to pay attention to that, but that was the last one I had to show you. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this or more videos on train sim in general, feel free to drop some suggestions in the comment. And just I'm hoping to upload some gameplay and route reviews at some point, but I don't know when that'll be, as it won't be this weekend because I'm away, but it'll probably be at some point next week. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.